Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, and the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode 19 of our Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we finished up with the whole rock tunnel and area just to the east of Cerulean City section there, and we came back to Lavender Town, checked it out a little bit, talked to the folks, and dealt with our rival inside Pokemon Tower. Pretty easy time, I will say. And then we started making our way towards Celadon City, which is the site of our next major part of the game, going through Team Rocket's hideout and getting the Sylph Scope, so we can get to the top of Pokemon Tower and get the Poke Flute, of course along the way saving Mr. Fuji as well. So, let's take a look at the team that we have on the go right now. At level 27 is Jiggles, our Wigglytuff, with Body Slam, Double Slap, Sing, Defense Curl. Next we have Medusa, our level 27 Onyx. Defense is now above 100, very cool. Dig, Rock Throw, Screech, and Bind. And we have Gary, the level 28 Gyarados, with some pretty nice attack of 83. Not really many attacks to make use of that. Well, Bite's not that bad, I guess. But Tackle, Dragon Rage, Bite, and Blizzard. Next, at level 27, is Buster, our Haunter, with a nice special of 72. Psychic, Confuse Ray, Nightshade, and Thunder. Next is Blaze, our oldest team member on the team ever since Viridian Forest, with a decent speed of 63. Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer, of course, he's a Charizard. You can see it right there. And Guar, our, I guess, newest addition, being that he's the most recently evolved, with a nice speed and attack stat there. The Primeape here at level 28 with Low Kick, Karate Chop, Scratch, and Leer. Alright, so let's continue on. As I deal with some of these trainers over here, I'm going to use this episode of Pokemon Yellow as a bit of an apology to some folks out there. School is fun, but so are Pokemon. Truer words were never spoken. I guess school can be fun. Anyway, so this past week I was doing some Pokemon TCG viewer battle recordings against a Gengar. No, against some viewers out there. And when I sat down to do some editing to get those videos ready for yesterday's upload, for example, turns out all the video footage was corrupted. I don't know what's going on. It's to the point now where I can't reliably record anything. Like, it seems like these games here, the Game Boy games, are recording okay, but I'm kind of concerned that at some point, these might not record as well either. So, I am in desperate need of getting a new computer. I don't know what I'm going to do for the time being. Like, today, what I'm going to do is try to record an episode of Pokemon Yellow, not Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon TCG Online. Sadly, can't be a viewer battle, it's going to be a random battle, because I want to show off the last Pokemon GX in the Sun and Moon base set if possible. I'll stay with school. You're probably better at school. We're stuck here because of the gates at Saffron. They've been open for several episodes. What's wrong with you people? Anyway, I'm going to try to record an episode of the Pokemon in question that I'll be using, the Pokemon GX. I like Nidoran, so I collect them. Let's see how many you actually have. And see if I can get that uploaded. Certain videos, like this weekend on Sunday, Heroes Beacon is having their pre-release tournament for Guardians Rising in TCG at the Pokemon League. So, I'll be able to record stuff like that. I hope the computer can edit that. I don't know, I have to try that out, but as far as recording the stuff, it's going to be fine. And we'll have to see what happens. So, that kind of footage and Pokemon Go footage should still be fine. Hey, you do have an evolved Nidoran, look at that. But, I don't know, as far as even the Wi-Fi battling, which is also going to be this weekend for the International Challenge for April, I still got to make a team. Tonight, I got to plan a team. Anyways, all that being said, hopefully I can record some footage there. If it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, I don't know what else to say. The computer is just starting to collapse in on itself, like a black hole sucking in all the parts, you know. Not exactly, but you get the idea, the visual. Why? Why? We only had one Nidoran, that's why. When Pokemon grow up, they get ugly, like Nidoqueen. They shouldn't evolve. That was my initial thought behind keeping Shelbert, my Squirtle, my starter, as a Squirtle. Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow. You don't even have a Meowth, do you? Do you? You've abandoned your love of cats long ago for a Staryu. Where's the Meowth? Anyways, we'll take this thing down. You're gonna harden? We're gonna body slam. One-hit KO. Just kidding. But decent power. And now we're going to double slap the last HP away. We didn't miss. We're gonna land 3 hits. Excellent. Good job, Jiggles. Yes! Watch that have been a 5-hit and they give it to me now, saying, you know what, you're good. You don't need the... Oh, Dragonair! I'll stay in. I think Jiggles can do some good damage to this. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, you know what, Jiggles? You're staying in. You're body slamming again. You're getting this knockout. You're gonna wrap me 5... Why do I always do that? I go to say 5, and I hold my thumb closed. You can wrap me 5 times if you like, but you didn't. Even if you did, we would have survived that. Dragonair does fall as in comes an Ekans. Interesting note about Ekans. First of all, we're going to switch because we're low HP. We'll go to... let's go to Blaze. Haven't used him in a long time. I'm still currently looking for a 5th Ekans in Pokemon Go, because as I've said, I like to catch 5 of a species and then decide which one I'm going to use as the main one. I have had an Arbok already representing, come on Blair, representing my Arbok from my main series games. Problem being that Arbok, when the Gen 2 update came out, turned out it was female. My Arbok is male. So now, I'm waiting until I get 5 male Ekans in Pokemon Go and choosing one of them. I've got 4. Look, I went to say 4 and my hand almost went like that. There's some weird disconnect between my brain and my hand. I don't know. The hand has a life of its own. It's like Ash is not in Pokemon, but in Evil Dead. Anyway, I guess Evil Dead too. Anyway, meow. Darn right, meow. I think Pidgey and Rattata are cute too. Too bad you don't have any of them. Alright, who's going to switch to the front? We'll let Buster go to the front. We'll heal up Blaze when we get to Saffron City. Anyway, did I battle you? I didn't battle you. I snuck past you. We must look silly standing here like this? Not at all. But there was an Ekans at the Pokestop in my neighborhood, so as soon as I was ready today, I had the option of, do I start recording this immediately for you folks, or do I run up there and look for the Ekans, which might actually not even be male, might be female. I was like, you know what? I think the more beneficial thing is to get you folks a video. I missed out yesterday. TCG, unfortunately, the files didn't save properly, so it's time to get this recorded. Now, as I said, I'm going to try to get a TCG video recorded for probably upload tomorrow, because I would like to have one last video before Guardians Rising comes out, just to show off that other Pokemon GX that we haven't looked at yet. But also just because I'm at the point now where if I miss one day's upload, it kind of nags at me, and it's like, I haven't had an upload every single day, and like, there's been times when I've done that before, and I still just roll with it, but I don't know. I like the idea of having, say, Zevin isn't even a word, 7 videos a week for you folks. So, unfortunately, if it doesn't happen every single day, I could double up on another day. For example, if I can record TCG... First of all, if this recording is fine, I hope so. Hi, Moltres, we're just gonna thunder you. What are you gonna do to me? You're gonna dodge. Oh, you're gonna fire spin me into position. My special's good, I should survive. Oh, I easily survive that. Anyway, isn't it funny? I'm at this point now, a Moltres shows up, I'm just like, I don't even care anymore. Of course, we are 9 levels above, so... you're not a threat whatsoever. If we could land a thunder, please. That was 3. 3 that we missed. That's a number my brain and hand understand together. 3. Anyway. Yeah, so if I have to double up on some videos or some days, some days of the week, I'll do so. Just to try to get 7 videos out per week. And then there's the 4th thunder. There's sometimes when it's like, I don't really know what to upload. But something usually comes to mind. Alright. Thunder number 5 connects. Finally! That was way too much just annoyance. Trying to learn Hypnosis. This could be useful. I guess since Nightshade just does fixed damage, we might as well replace that, you know, because we're going to get to the point where the other attacks are going to do more damage. So we'll go with the Hypnosis. Putting things to sleep is definitely very good, especially, do you learn Dream Eater naturally? I think you do later on, maybe not in this generation. Look what you did! Yeah, I missed 4 thunders, isn't that impressive? Saffron's Gatekeeper won't let us through. He's so mean. I like how the game, like, it doesn't expect you to sequence break, because normally there'd be no way to get a, freshwater in your game this early. Excuse me, this early. But since I had it, the game is still programmed to be like, well, the gates are closed, no matter if they actually are or not. It wasn't updated, it wasn't programmed to, like, you know, read the data of, are the gates open yet or not? It's kind of cool the way some games are programmed. Some can actually be programmed to, you know, predict stuff like that. Alright, let's roll the dice! Let's play the cards! Let's flip that competition legal coin flip die, as they call those in the Elite Trainer boxes. Hey, this guy doesn't need a Rand. Does that girl know you stole her Pokemon, sir? Blaze is no longer paralyzed. We're going for the Ember. We're burning you up. I thought you'd survive 1. And a Horn Attack, which is very powerful from a Muscle Banded Tauros GX in Pokemon TCG. That's one of the things that you won't get to see because the videos did not work right. And the first battle that I played, I don't want to spoil this particular player's deck, but a couple of the players that I battled against in the TCG videos are from my local Pokemon League at Heroes Beacon. And I like the idea of showing off some of the local players with their decks, and also showing some of the other viewers out there what your decks are like. That's kind of what bothers me a lot about those videos not saving, because the first battle I had was a very interesting combination using a lot of abilities, and I'm an ability fan myself in Pokemon TCG. I love the way they can interact in various different ways. So my opponent had a pretty cool combination, which again I don't want to spoil, but I will probably show off in a video at some point, because what I want to start doing eventually, maybe have weekly or bi-weekly videos featuring some of the other players at my league, and sit down, talk with them, talk about their deck strategy, and maybe even show off a battle between me and them. And although I did lose those 2 matches against that first player, I was just so impressed with the way that deck strategy worked out. I was like, I want to show this off. Wouldn't you know, halfway through the video, it stops playing because it's been corrupted. Such a good match, too. Anyway, Drat came up short, just like my TCG videos. But I'll stop complaining about that. We're here in Pokemon Yellow, video game, TCG's off to the side. We're gonna focus. Lady Luck's not with me today, much like when I recorded no, just kidding. Alright, who wants to take the active spot now? Medusa would like to. I'm gonna Super Potion her up. We'll give her another shot here. And I just remembered, I could go into Saffron City. I've already been there. But I want to go through the underground tunnel so I can look for more hidden items. Forgot all about that. What does this sign say? The underground path. Alright, we know what that is. There's one last trainer to deal with. This guy. You look good at Pokemon, but how's your chem? I haven't done chem in a long time. I'm going to say it's probably pretty low, but fortunately, how's your Pokemon? You get a Caterpie. Level 20. You haven't even evolved that yet. Of course I'm going to miss. Now I wonder, when I did the randomizer, I thought I had it set that it would force evolution at certain levels. And I think that kind of does make sense because we saw that my rival had 2 Poliwhirl in Pokemon Tower. So, can you clamp yet? You can probably clamp. I'm going to switch into... Let's bring Guar in. What was I saying? Yeah, so I thought it was supposed to enforce evolution at certain levels. Although I think I'm going to set that at level 40. Because you can set what level a Pokemon has to be fully evolved at. So maybe anything below 40 is not going to have max evolution. So maybe that's why that Caterpie was still a Caterpie. I wonder if you can set it though, so that it's like, if the Caterpie is above level 7, if it should automatically evolve it into Metapod. There might be a way you can do that. I might have just misinterpreted the randomizer. This is the first time I've used a randomizer for a Pokemon game as it is anyway, so I'm sure along the way as I do more of these, I'll learn how things go. Because as much as I don't want to do 2 randomizers back to back, if I can't get a new computer anytime soon before this Pokemon Yellow is done, I might have to go into another randomizer to tide things over until I can afford a new computer to get back to the usual stuff we've been having on the channel. Because, like I said, I don't want to double up on too much randomizer stuff. I like keeping things fresh and different every once in a while. But to have content for you folks, I kind of want to make sure I'm recording something. And if I can't record Wi-Fi battling or TCG online, then I gotta record what I can with this current system. Ow! Meltdown! Hopefully you guys don't mind if I do 2 randomizers back to back, if that does come to pass though. I am better at school than this. I would hope you are. Now wait, this is a trade option, isn't it? No. The department store in Celadon has a great selection. Alright, here we go, with some nice slow motion of me checking every tile in this underground path, look for hidden items. And I don't know what to talk about, so I guess, yeah, like, I don't want to spoil what I have planned for the next main series of the playthroughs, because something I didn't like about doing the randomizer at this point in time on the channel, I kind of want to keep showing off my main Pokemon from over the ages, right? And I'm thinking, like Shelbert, the Squirtle, Pikachu, and say Squeak, Chirp, Critter, and Rocky. You guys have seen them in Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, I used them for a bit. Found an X-Defend, I'll take that. And by doing a randomizer, it kind of loses your connection. Did I miss a spot? Kind of loses your connection with those main Pokemon. Because those are the Pokemon that I'm using in my Pokemon Moon playthrough right now. I've uploaded them through the Pokemon Bank to get them into the Alola region. And I'm trying to build a connection with those Pokemon and you folks out there. Like, everybody loves Ash's Pikachu, don't they? And even if you don't, let's just pretend that you do. I want you guys to care for my Pokemon, my main Pokemon that I use, so that when I use, like, Jiggy the Jigglypuff in Wi-Fi battling and he gets destroyed, I want you to feel that, you know? You guys have to care for my Pokemon the way I do. So, by doing a sort of not intermittent, what's the term? Like an interrupting, I guess, but like an something. Anyway, a video series in between the main playthroughs. You're not seeing Shelbert, you're not seeing Pikachu, you're not seeing my main Pokemon. You're seeing some of them as like a what if, like Blaze or Charizard. But as far as the actual Pokemon go, they're not getting their chance to shine for the time being. So, anyway, I'm kind of rambling at this point. Just trying to find one last hidden item I think there might be down here. Yeah, I could wait till I get the item finder and do this, but I'm here now. Why not do it? And this kind of proves something to myself. As I mentioned, I have a new audio recorder that I can use for Pokemon Go and videos at the Pokemon League, like our upcoming pre-release of Guardians Rising. And with the audio recorder, free lemonade, I'll take that. With the audio recorder, as long as I keep talking, it seems to block out the background noise quite a bit. As far as wind goes and traffic a little bit, I don't know how it will do for voices, but I'm kind of curious to find out. But I was wondering, can I keep talking a lot and just to fill up all that time to eliminate possible background noise? I think I can do okay. I used to be pretty bad at thinking up stuff off the top of my head, but I guess I'm alright with that now. I heard a sleepy Pokemon appeared near Celadon City. We're gonna need ourselves a Pokéflute. Alright, here is the moment of truth. This is the underground path once again. This route does have Wild Mew. Now before I go for the encounter, I'm just gonna go heal up. I'm going to come back and see what our first encounter is on this route, because we have not gotten it yet. What if it's Mew? What do we do? Like I've said, I want to use my team as it is right now. If we lose somebody, I can bring someone in from the computer. I'm not going to just forfeit or, sacrifice a Pokemon from my active team in case we do get a Mew. I'm going to wait till an actual knockout does occur, which I didn't mention at the time, but almost happened against Medusa fighting that Gengar. I was not expecting 2 Nightshades. But how are my Pokeballs looking? Hang on. I've still got 18. Is that enough? I'm gonna find out. I mean, what are the chances we're gonna find a Mew anyway? Let's just jump right on in. First encounter on route number, I think this is 8. First encounter is quite an elusive Pokemon. It has to be Mew. Look at this! It's Mew! It's waiting for me. I gotta find the right patch of grass that it's in. Alright, this is the encounter. How amusing. It's a Krabby, though. I'll take a Krabby. Okay, something I can also mention here, first of all. We're not risking Medusa to a critical bubble. I'll tell you that right now. What can we do here? I could try Jiggles. No, we're gonna go to Blaze. Blaze can handle a bubble from this thing. Ember shouldn't be too bad against us, or against it. Yeah, there's the bubble. So I mentioned in a previous episode of Pokemon Yellow that I am trying to capture 30 Tauros in my Pokemon Yellow game on the 3DS Virtual Console, because I'm trying to complete the game as Ash Ketchum, because I named my character Ash. And let's go to Buster now and try out that Hypnosis. So, as of right now, or as of last night, maybe even yesterday afternoon, I have captured 30 Tauros! That was frustrating. Not really frustrating, just a lot of repetitiveness, and fortunately I was born under the sign of Taurus in the zodiac sign, therefore I am naturally stubborn. I wasn't giving up. And how interesting that I was born as a Taurus, and I spent time getting Tauros. Nice connection there. And I now have all 30, so I'm going towards... Or I'm actually at the Pokemon League right now in the game. I want to wait and train my Pokemon up a little bit more, though. And we get Krabby! Alright, here's the question. What do I nickname this thing? Because, first of all, new Pokedex data added, of course. Krabby, the river crab Pokemon. Its pincers are superb weapons. They sometimes break off during battle, but they grow back fast. Yes, we're going to nickname you... Now, in Pokemon Go, I have a Kingler named Citizen Snips, a reference to a Futurama episode. However, we do not have enough space in Gen 1. There's only 10 characters, and Citizen Snips takes all 12. So another name I sometimes go for naming these Pokemon is just simply Patty. Krabby Patty. A reference to SpongeBob. Even though I don't really watch SpongeBob, I've seen enough of it to question, why can they run water underwater? Why was there an episode where Patrick the Starfish was drowning at sea at an underwater beach? I just love kind of nitpicking stuff like that. And it's kind of funny, like my nephew has pointed out, because he has watched SpongeBob in the day, and he points out the fact that they still sometimes reference the fact, like if there's a piece of paper underwater, it just dissolves, because that's what paper does, right? But then there's other times they have like a blender and they mix up some sort of a fruit smoothie, and then they pour it into a drink, whereas underwater it would dissipate all throughout. I don't know. I probably put a little bit too much logic into my expectations of like a cartoon like that. Another Krabby. I just want to wait. Can I get a Mew after the next couple encounters? Just out of curiosity, can we find that elusive Pokemon? If so, how long would it take? So that's 2 encounters. I want to go for 5. And why is everything so rare and random, or not random, but so hard to pop up here? Because how long have we been walking? I've only found 2 things so far. Well, 3 now. Venonat were also here. Okay, that's interesting. You're actually worth some decent experience. We're going to rock throw you. We're not going to miss either, which is pretty awesome. Sometimes you might think I pre-record these and then do commentary afterwards, but no. I'm just so confident we're not going to miss 2 rock throws in a row. Well then, that kind of proves that I don't pre-record these and do post-commentary. Come on, you're going to hit me with confusion. Alright, we only missed 2. I guess that's okay. So, I'm going to take some poison damage. I'm not going to waste an antidote. We can simply walk back and heal. Encounter number 4. Another Krabby that we're going to run away from because Bubble would do quite a decent amount of numbers to our HP. So long, Krabby. And last encounter. Do we get to see the Mew? Come on. Come on, Medusa should be taking damage like this. Mew, pop up. There we go. Finally, we see Mew in the game. No, Venonat. Another level 24, though. We're going to go ahead and chuck a bunch of rocks at you. Can we get a critical rock throw to make up for all those? No. In fact, to make up for all those misses, we're going to take another miss. And we're not taking a critical confusion. I'll tell you that right now. What did I just... And we're confused! Alright. Goodbye. We got 17 HP. 16. 15. 14. We got plenty of HP to survive this. I'm not wasting an antidote on that. Anyway, here we are in Celadon City. We got time for a little bit of exploration. Actually, one of the first things I'm going to do while I'm here, I will temporarily put somebody in the PC because we can get a free EV, or whatever it happens to become, from somebody at the top of Celadon Mansion, they call it. So let's take care of that. We got time to do that. If I had a bike, I would go to Cycling Road. I didn't get the bike yet, did I? Pokeflute awakens Pokemon with a sound that only they can hear. Then why do you use it in battle, or even outside of battle, and you can hear it through your headphones? I rode uphill from Cycling Road, or on Cycling Road from Fuchsia. Alright, so I'm not going to change the layout for this, of course, because we're going to get this Pokemon back, but we're going to temporarily just deposit Guar for the time being, and see what this random EV type thing is going to be for us. What if it's something amazing? What if this is the Mew that we've been looking for? I need Cut, don't I? No, good, okay. I was gonna say, if this was all for naught and we can't get ourselves this Pokemon, then oh boy, what a waste of my excitement. Anyway, we should talk to those folks too. I forget where you get certain items in this this town. I know everything. Interesting stuff. I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. He acknowledges that we are in the Game Boy right now. He does know everything. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. No. It's a pamphlet on TMs. There are 50 TMs in all. There are also 5 HMs that can be used repeatedly. Silph Co. Did Silph Co make the TMs then? Is an interesting question. Trainer tips using a game link cable. No, we know how to do that. We've done that before. Trainer tips using a game link cable. No, we know all about that. Alright. What do you think? Leave a comment immediately. Pause this video. Drop a comment. Which Pokemon do you think we're going to get? And come back and then see if we get it in 3, 2, 1. Dodrio. Alright. We'll go with, of course, my main Dodrio is good old Heads. Yeah, a very creative name, I know. You can be impressed all you like. But, it kind of went along with when I got my Vulpix named Tails. Again, a name that might not be super creative, but they're like two sides of the same coin, you know? So, there we go. So Heads, nice attack of 67, and pretty quick as well, with Peck, Growl, and Fury attack, but of course, Heads is going to pop off to the PC, and we'll get Guar back, and our main team will be back up and running, and I think that's going to wrap up today's episode. So, again, assuming that my recordings are fine enough that this is okay, I'll have another Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke tomorrow, and with any luck, I will have a Pokemon TCG online video. Again, apologies to everyone that I played matches against this week with the computer just simply deciding you're not keeping any of those videos. But I'll see if I can get a regular video up, and then we're going to have the pre-release footage of Guardians Rising recorded on Sunday, and I'll probably have it uploaded for... I'm going to try for early in the week. Might still just be Wednesday, though. We'll see. Look at all my Pokemon I still have. I got to go and make a list of Pokemon so I know which ones I already have for species and dupes clause purposes. Anyway, the team is back up and running. We're now going to save the game, because I'm pretty sure we're all fully healed as it is. So, I want to say thanks for watching today's episode of our Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down below. Leave any comments you want to leave down below, talking about what's going on in-game, and whatever you're looking forward to in the future of our Pokemon Yellow adventure. And if you want to watch some more videos of Pokemon Yellow, of course, the link in the description takes you to the full playlist that is currently up there on my channel here on YouTube. If you want to see some more videos, such as back when they would work, TCG videos, and Sun and Moon videos of Wi-Fi battling, plus bi-weekly news update video thingies, there'll be some links during the outro to some of those videos, as well as links to subscribe to the channel, which, if you're subscribed, once my computer can handle viewer battles, I'll be uploading on occasion when I'm looking for viewer battles, so stay tuned for that. But with that, we are currently done. I want to say once again, thanks for watching today's episode of Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. Come on back tomorrow for hopefully another one, and hopefully a Pokemon TCG online video. And with all that, Professor Chaz is done. I'm now signing off. Thank you once again for watching today's episode, and I'll catch you next time.